It's a smart card.
Are you sure?
Where's the gas mileage limit?
You guys want to at least your signs in here?
Make sure y'all stay together. Make sure everybody stay together, please. Stay together. Stay together.
What's up, Charlie, Aloy, and Chaz from Florida? How y'all doing? Magic Monkey Love states that blocking traffic is illegal. That's not lawful assembly. Blocking traffic is illegal. Yes, this is civil disobedience. And still, police, the police are there to serve the will of the people. And the people are on the road in protest, and why aren't they serving us? Come on.
Yes, I am. I'm sorry. This might be a cop right here.
Breaking the law, breaking the law. Breaking the law, breaking the law.
Yellow.
California Highway Patrol's there. I hope we actually take highway. I mean, I hope they actually take the highway. I'm just like I'm just a streamer, you know? JT McJay, the immortal JT McJay says, I'm so happy Elon Musk invented subways in 2014. Yes, thank you, billionaires. Without you, we wouldn't be as poor. Zap says, imagine being that disrespectful to people that risk their lives to protect us. So, let's talk about that. My own thoughts about police. Keep saying the exact same thing. They should say something new. So the same thing for right now. Those of you who just tuned in, my name's Precious. I'm the Precious Child of Los Angeles, and we're here in Compton on a march for, let me see if I can zoom in on the sign. It's too far. Fred Williams, who was shot in the back by sheriff's deputies while he was unarmed, a sheriff's deputy. I personally am a fan of law and order. You get it? Okay, like I'm a resident of the United States. I have the privilege of being a citizen. I pay my taxes, have good credit, all that stuff. I profit from law and order. I wouldn't be able to do what I do, which is I'm a professional musician. I direct music videos. I wouldn't be able to do that if there wasn't law and general social stability. And the police are an important part of that. Policing is an important part of having a stable society. The issue, the reason why people...
Are you reporting the truth today?
I always report the truth.
Okay, just making sure.
The reason why we're marching today is because of what I said before. Fred Williams was shot in the back, unarmed. And the police sometimes do a really shitty job. Shitty enough job that they murder people. Usually if you murder someone on the job, you get fired. Or like, well, probably you'd go to jail or prison, get charged and shit. We're marching because that's not the case. Not what killed him is literally walking free. And that's why people are so fucking angry at the police. It's that. It's harassment, regular harassment. The police came, like the whole situation started. Fred was murdered because he was hanging out at a park with his friends. The cop rolled up on them. They ran. I've run from the police before. Probably some of you watching have. And one sheriff deputy took it upon himself to run after him and shoot him. Have a gun. And shot him in the back. I hope that explains some context. If you haven't had terrible encounters with the police, then you wouldn't understand it. But that's what's going on here. That's what goes on all over America.
Stay tight, keep it moving, come on. Stay tight, come on. Let's go. Come on, let's go.
Aiming rifles at the crowd, how nice. Typical.
We're on the freeway. Let him know, use that mic. Come on. Out of your car, into the street.
The man who was shot in the back is Fred Williams.
I got your beat! I got your beat! I got your got your B, I got your B. L, I got your L, I got your L. M, I got your M, I got your M. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
Folks, I'll be back in about 10. Hey. Saludamos a todos quienes se enlazan a Noticias Hudson Valley, New Jersey.
What am I doing? So didn't rap.
Vamos a seguir con este enlace, pues hemos encontrado en este tramo con un ciudadano que defiende al presidente Donald Trump, mientras la marcha obviamente está rechazando su presencia y toda la política implementada en su periodo presidencial, y se ha topado con ciudadanos que expresan su apoyo al presidente. Es parte de estas voces que vamos recogiendo en este enlace desde aquí, desde esta parte de la ciudad, pero en su gran mayoría pues han habido.
So again, Indianapolis has been one of the epicenters for social justice movements. Shortly before the murder of George Floyd, we actually had a very highly publicized police execution. That was the killing of Deshaun Reed. And then once George Floyd was murdered, it set off uprisings across the country, and Indianapolis was one of the cities where we had 2 nights of uprisings. You can find those videos on our Black and New Live page. During those nights of demonstrations, a teenager, Dorian Morrell, was gunned down on the Indianapolis Circle, which is just where we left from. And right now, the family of Dorian Morrell, the Indianapolis New Black Panthers, and the Indy Rainbow Coalition, and other people with knowledge of the situation have reason to believe that there is possibly a police cover-up going on with the IMPD, possible white supremacist militias and snipers who were downtown Indianapolis on those 2 nights, and people who are working together to possibly cover up who actually shot
The sheriff's department
18-year-old
here dutifully guarding this fence.
George Floyd, of course, and Breonna Taylor.
Good job. Los Angeles, so something is on fire.
Give on-ground
Pretty normal for
independent
LA.
journalism and live streams from many of these demonstrations. We broadcast from Minneapolis. I was up in Kenosha live streaming the day Kyle Rittenhouse massacre. Been to Louisville several times.
I'm serious. It's a big city. 12 million people.
Group of the protest.
Someone's always burning their fucking restaurant down, or factory, or chemical plant.
Already. So you see, this demonstration has gone from the downtown Indianapolis circle to the memorial, the mall. There's been no incidents as far as traffic or anything like that. We did have a gentleman initially.
It's like the protest exercise regimen.
I know, man.
He was quickly taken care of. I haven't seen any other incidents.
One time, bro.
Yep, yep.
A couple incidents of protesters being struck by vehicles. Demonstrations. Some of that
Forward 2 years, torn from the chaos at the border. This is the future under Donald Trump. Do you want to
Excuse
live in
me.
a world
Thank you.
where you never have the right to choose? Birth control is illegal. This is the outlook of Amy Coney Barrett, this Christian fundamentalist lunatic that they're about to put in the Supreme Court, turning it into an instrument of Christian fundamentalist fascism. Now, Trump has told you he wants her on the Supreme Court to give him the election. He's telling you why you want her on the Supreme Court. We cannot allow this to happen. If you don't want to live in a world where any opposition and resistance.
People don't understand about protests, like people shit on BLM protests and call BLM protesters violent, and looting and murdering. Obviously that's not the case. There's a difference between people being angry and people looting and burning shit.
Como ustedes pueden ver, esta
You can watch all
fila
my
es ya
streams,
para
and in none of my
ejercer
streams
el
you'll see
derecho
like people
al
burning
voto,
shit and looting shit.
que están
You will see lots of
informando
unprovoked violence from police
pues es bastante
against people that don't
personas que
deserve it.
están ya
Any
ejerciendo
other
el derecho al voto en esta
Other
parte
than
de la
perhaps a
ciudad, aquí
misdemeanor
la,
offense like
en
standing in
la,
the fucking
13, en la
road.
calle 13 y
Protesting.
Avenida. Estamos en este enlace en directo desde este lugar en donde podemos ya observar una gran fila de personas que están ejerciendo el derecho al voto.
This is a sheriff's department over there, and so they're guarding their nest where they multiply and breed and cuddle, tell each other sweet, soothing stories about to calm each other, to calm one another from these angry protesters. How dare they be angry that one of your coworkers murdered someone?
Thank you,
So
honey.
rude.
Thank you. Jim.
Softly
Cousin
whispering
Jim from Scotland said
kind, gentle words into each other's ears. Sheriff's
Thank you.
nest, everyone. Perhaps it's more like a hive.
I don't even look at this. Yeah. Of course she is. Oh, please, shut up.
They got nothing to
always
fucking
say
fear from
define
us.
Fascism. You know what you say? Shut up, ugly.
True.
Shut up,
They put up this
ugly.
yellow slinky,
Seriously.
sacred yellow slinky. I don't feel like singing the song today.
Oh, shut up.
This
You
little
guys
thing,
got me.
like it looks menacing.
You moved the Antifa,
It's just like
big
from
deal.
some
Free
flimsy
comrade,
plastic
big
shit.
deal. Big
They got nothing,
deal.
anything to fear from anyone
Yeah,
here.
4 more years.
They got the guns, they got backup, they got fucking helicopters, they got tanks,
What happened to Johnny Mayer?
they got complex billion-dollar surveillance.
California.
They don't have anything to fear. Nothing to fear. But they still get up and riot gear. Act like this crowd is full of terrorists or something. We're not. I know you're all watching me now. What's up, LASD? Come on, you know we're just like I've seen you beat me and other protesters plenty of times. You know you got nothing to fear. It's like picking a fight with a kid or an old person. Protesters don't even fight back. You know it. You shot us enough. You shot at me enough. What's the fun in that? Come on.
Mucho queremos despedirnos, amigas y amigos, de este enlace que hemos hecho desde Noticias Hudson Valley, New York, en esta parte de Manhattan, de la ciudad, donde nos hemos encontrado.
Wow, we're doing scary stuff,
standing around.
Wow, this is terrifying for America, huh?
Y también con
why is it terrifying? Because people are black and colored and standing around and complaining? Let's have an armed response for these Karens. These Karens. That's what most like protesters are.
Y además nos hemos topado también ya con una gran cantidad de personas que están ejerciendo el derecho al voto aquí en una de estas escuelas.
I've seen people get arrested many times. Not a single person found that.
Su voto.
You're watching me. Let's see you watching me.
Con ellos pues queremos
watching you, watching me, watching you.
Cerrar esta transmisión, dando a conocer que.
Wondering if that. Yeah, you're wondering if that paintball gun could hit me. Maybe. That's not nice though, come on. Oh, hang on. Seriously, they're like. So, when I'm not protesting, I'm not a peaceful person. I will violently assert my right to exist at any point in time that I feel necessary. And that said, I've got a couple rules. One is like, don't get in fights with the homeless. Don't fight children. Don't pick fights with the elderly. And also don't pick fights with people that won't fight back. It's like a matter of personal dignity. And I would expect that these officers of the law who are trained, that have the funding, that have the backup, that have the ghetto birds and helicopters, have some type of similar value system, since they're policing the public with rifles and guns and grenades. Alas, no, the crowd is here today because they shot someone in the back that was unarmed. Being LA, there's a bunch of famous people here, other than yours truly. If you just tuned in, hello, my name is Precious. I'm the musical act Precious Child, and we are in South LA in Compton, the Sheriff's Department, protesting the murder of Fred Williams. Fred Williams was killed by a sheriff when he was shot unarmed in the back while he was retreating, climbing a fence. You don't shoot people while they're running away in the back. He had done no crime. There was no crime that he had committed. He was sitting in a park, and him and his friends ran from the police. That's not a fucking crime. He was not detained by the police. Instead, they just shot him. And so we're out here protesting that.
So again, for everybody who
and of course, the sheriff said that there's been no disciplinary action against the sheriff that shot him. The sheriffs have not released the body cam footage.
Indianapolis Rainbow Coalition.
And
demonstration.
And there, of course, there's no murder charges.
Teenager Dorian Morel.
No, he didn't fucking have a gun. He did not have a gun.
We have some information that's been put out that people believe that there is possibly a cut.
And as for having a gun, I'm fucking pro Second Amendment, motherfucker. It's legal in this damn country, and the state own a firearm. So eat shit.
This is also a demonstration.
Like it's only a misdemeanor in California for like carrying a firearm unlawfully. So fuck yourself.
Taylor, Deshaun Reed, George Floyd, and others throughout the years.
having a
Started
gun.
downtown at Indianapolis.
If you like the fucking Constitution, if you're a patriot,
Right now,
then you should know that owning firearms is protected under the damn Second Amendment.
Candidates speak.
And he was unarmed. There's video of him being unarmed, running from the police, open-handed.
So I've been quiet as I've been trying to let the message get out. So I'm gonna move back in. We appreciate everybody tuning in. Letting us know where you're
Anyways,
watching. I saw Memphis, I think. And I
whatever
saw South
happened, that cop
Carolina.
fucked up.
So when I get a chance to read some more of you guys,
You know,
I'll shout it out.
obviously lots of policing, like, police don't always fuck up. Sometimes they even do good jobs. When they fuck up here in Los Angeles, nothing happens. Nothing happens. No charges, no discipline, nothing. It doesn't matter if he was out of prison and a felon for robbery. Like, look, there's a difference between, like, committing a crime before, committing a crime now, and, like, moral character. Just because, like, say someone's a really mean person, say someone's been to jail, it doesn't mean that they should deserve to die in the future or be executed on the street. This is America. This is America. In America, we have got a justice system for crimes. A justice system. Justice systems, cops are a part of that, and they're supposed to apprehend people, and so people can be charged and tried by a jury of their peers in court. I know that the Wild West was only like 100 years ago, but it's not the fucking Wild West now. I'm talking to you from my video phone. It's year 2020, brother. And in the year 2020, the Wild West is fucking dead, or at least it should be. Sheriffs shouldn't be shooting people on the damn streets that are unarmed when they feel like it without repercussion. On the sidewalk guy says, lol, the news reports are biased on what the police tell them. Yeah, I've seen this multiple times at protests, like some news stations are very, very buddy-buddy with the police because they want scoops. They want to be the first one with the story. First one's, with access, able to have interviews, get behind police lines and stuff. So whatever the police tells them, they just regurgitate it and spew it out, and that's it. Morris Venture Channel says, looks like a Wild West, people blocking traffic. Yes, I know. There's a difference, though, between inconvenience and murder. Just Angry Doogie says, justice only works if people follow laws. Part of the law is not murdering people. It's like, at the least it's second degree murder for like committing unplanned homicide. That's breaking the law. The sheriff broke the law. Running from a police officer when they're not saying, you're detained, you're under arrest or some shit. That's not breaking the law. By train tracks, so that's what the chugga chugga is here. And there's a highway right above me. M says, don't shoot him in the back. What if he's fleeing a lawful command, then he's breaking the law? Okay, I don't know if he was fleeing a lawful command. I assume not, because he was just sitting in a park. The whole part about shooting you in the back, though, that's like kind of the key point here. I'm not trying to say that like all policing is bad. The thing is the cops fucked up and nothing's happening. You get it? Cops are not perfect. They're like you, they're like me, they fuck up. Except when they fuck up, sometimes it's fucking murder. What's up, D-Money Industry? There's no what ups, Angry Doogie. There's video. There's video. You can watch the surveillance video. He was unarmed. He was running with open hands. There was no gun. He didn't pull a gun on anyone. Like, that's the point. If he pulled a gun on someone, do you think I would be out here like protesting for someone waving a fucking gun around? Like seriously, do you think people would turn up en masse for that? Really? Do you think that? Answer me, Angry Doogie. Angry Doogie. Man, I'm like angry at Angry Doogie. So tell me, answer me. Do you think that people would be showing up here like protesting if like he was waving a gun around? Do you really think that? Go Google it. Do you think that? Answer me, please. I'm talking to you. I'm waiting. I'm not asking you, Heather. I'm waiting for Angry Doogie. The yellow slinky is deployed. I'm waiting for your answer. Do you think people would be protesting here if he was pointing a gun at people and shooting people? Yes or no? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna count to 15, and then I'm gonna ban you for not answering my question. I'd prefer it if you wouldn't ban yourself. No, my question was, do you think people would be protesting someone waving a gun around and shooting people? Like protesting and being like, oh, the cops shot someone that was shooting people. Heather, you're annoying. You got a timeout for being childish, but not being precious. Yes, people march down the street a lot when they don't have all the details. The thing, look, man. Yes, you think they do. They would. Okay, you answered. Good for answering. I don't agree with you. There's enough criminals in Los Angeles that like criminals, people that shoot people and murder people, that people would not turn up for that. I fucking wouldn't, and no one I know fucking would turn up for attempted murder. So, this I don't know where you live, but this is a big city. That shit goes on all the time here, and people show up when there's unjust police killing. That's the whole point. No one's gonna protest for someone trying to rob a bank or whatever. You can look up all the protests I've been to. Anthony McLean, Dijon Kizzy, all unarmed.
Live here downtown in Indiana. The demonstration is being held by the Freeway Coalition in Indianapolis with the new Black Panther Party.
M says, I can promise that defunding the police will do nothing.
Party speak. Coalition.
I don't really think you can
specifically call that because it's made up of all colors and creeds of people back from the time of the original Black Party. And
I'm not an economist. I haven't committed social studies.
See you guys comments by
and yes, Yellow Slinky is out.
Shout out to Nat. please still let us know where you're watching from in the chat.
Oh, fuck it.
I cannot see.
I'm gonna sing
because
the
of
Slinky
glare.
song.
But let me get back on so you can yourself.
All hail the sacred Slinky. All hail the sacred Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky. All hail the sacred Slinky. All hail the sacred Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. Of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. Los Angeles Sheriff's Department safe space. They need a safe space to do sheriff things, to reproduce and breed. All hail the sacred Slinky. All hail the sacred Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky. Sacred yellow Slinky of the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department. Yay! Yay! Thank you very much. Thank you. I take donations, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. The links are in the video description. You can also hit the little $ sign in the chat for Super Chat. The donations help me do this. Whether or not you agree with my views, it costs me time and money to come out here, equipment, gargantuan cell phone bill, so engorged. Yes, donations are greatly appreciated, and I greatly appreciate the support from existing supporters. Thank you. The Slinky is made out of like metal, plastic-coated metal. This is not razor wire. It's like a symbolic fence. I mean, it's not even a fence. It's like a trip you up if you try to bum rush some stupid shit. No, I've never seen anyone bum rush the Slinky.
Just like the Central Park Five, the people wanted him executed. They were innocent, and nobody knew about it till somebody stood up and found out, yes, they were innocent.
They don't even put up it's not even a fucking fence. It's a fucking plastic Slinky. The crowds are that little of a threat.
All your mamas and kids. You know.
Morris Venture Channel. What's up, Morris Venture Channel? Morris Venture Channel smartly comments, they are blocking traffic. Yeah, the cops were blocking traffic. How about that? Not only are the protesters blocking traffic, but the cops are. Together, we can stop traffic forever in South LA. This protest is in favor of a post-car society. What time is it? It's like 2 o'clock. Oh, it's 1:30. 1:30. I'm starting to wake up. Honk honk! What, Pip? Woof, woof. Woof. Honk, honk. Yay! These are filled with, well, you're not gonna be able to see inside, so I'm just gonna make it up. They're filled with marbles. Of all shapes and colors. Really exciting. I bet you'd like to see the marbles, wouldn't you? Well, you can't. It's not about what you have, it's about what you want. Yeah, I know you want to see the marbles, but you can't see the marbles. Whoa. The cars are like trying to turn in, and the cops are like, fuck you, the road's ours. Okay, so Angry Doogie says said Fred Williams had a gun while he was running around the corner. Well, then why didn't the sheriffs like say like, oh, we found a gun? They didn't even say that. They didn't even like plant a gun on him.
Shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fuck the police! No justice! No peace! Fuck these rapists! Police! Fuck these killers! Police! Fuck these killers! Police! Fuck these killers! Police! Fuck these killers! Police! No justice! Justice for! 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 If we don't get it, if we don't get it, if we don't get it,
Mr. 1V says LASD, LA Slinky Department. Yo, Mr. 1V, I'm gonna fucking use that shit. Hell yeah, LA Slinky Department. LASD. Kinda wanna get a shirt with that. I think I'm gonna do it. That's just too awesome. LASD, Los Angeles Slinky Department. You just joined? Hi there, my name is Precious and I'm the LA Precious Child. Thank you for tuning in to this protest for Black Lives Matter in South LA. We are in the city of Compton, which is part of Los Angeles. And we are marching for the death of Fred Williams, who was murdered by a Los Angeles sheriff for being shot in the back. Sorry, he was shot, Fred Williams was shot in the back. The sheriff shot 4 shots at him, missed with 3 of them. I think at a range of like 10 feet. Killed him with the last one. Fred had his back turned, he was climbing a fence. Prior to that, he had been sitting in a park with friends. In this area, in this part of town, apparently the sheriff's like routinely harass residents. And so he left the area in a run, as is his right to do. The cop ran after him to his own backyard and shot him. Dead. Murdered. There are no charges against that sheriff. No charges against that sheriff. No disciplinary action. Yo, cop, if that was you, you're watching, you fucked up. The sheriffs, I know you're watching. Like, where's the discipline? Cops like that are making the rest of you look bad.
No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Must be racist! Police! Must be racist! Police! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! No justice! No peace! Must be racist! Must be All right. Hey! Está bien, está bien. We're good. Everything's good. Go home. You're good.
You alright? You need a shoulder? Someone just hit a protester. It was an accident, and the person felt bad, and the protester was comforting her. I didn't want to show either of them on camera because I feel like it. You alright? You need a ride or anything? Okay. Accident! Accidentally hit him with the car. There's this traffic here, and they were creeping forward and knocked him over. And I don't think they saw him. and they felt bad. Anyways, the protesters seemed to express some
Okay, so Black Lives Matter
sympathy
rally that
for
was
the
taking
driver
place basically
who was
like
upset
2 blocks
and
away.
distraught
And so
that they
far
hit
the two
someone.
groups haven't really intersected at all. But as they round the corner,
So it was a-
getting
it was a
little closer
bump.
to that, and I see that some on the left are kind of starting to make an approach. So we'll see what happens. I'm not necessarily anticipating any kind of conflict, but I'll just say viewer discretion is advised.
Raisin Detron says Arkan the Hill Beast. Seriously, stop making heroes out of cops and sheriffs. This is disgusting. Paw Patrol needs to be taken off the air. Word, fuck Paw Patrol. Fuck Paw Patrol.
This is what unity looks like! This is what unity looks like! This is what unity looks like! I got your feet! I got your feet! I got your feet!
What did I going to have for lunch? Ron, tell me what you had for lunch. Last night, well, I didn't have lunch or breakfast. Because last night, I had four potatoes. 4 potatoes. Arkan the Hill Beast, what did you have for lunch? And I'm curious, tell me how these have actually helped you. Tell me. I'm down to listen. So, Arkan the Hill Beast coming. Tell me, what have police specifically done for you? Brad Williams! Brad Williams! Brad Williams! Brad Williams!
Back it up, guys.
Brad Williams! Good Lord. Arkan the Hill Beast. You got a great username. I'm gonna ban you though, unless you answer my question. It's a two-way street, buddy. What have the police done for you specifically? I'm not trying to gotcha you, I'm curious. In fact, I'm gonna say nothing in response, other than perhaps share my own experience, but yeah, tell me. Tell me, or you get the ban, Arkan. appreciate the stream and the information that I present therein. You can donate by PayPal, Venmo, or Cash App. My link is in the video description. And you can also hit the $sign in YouTube chat.
KK Kelly has got to go.
And donate that way. Your donations help me.
KK Kelly has got to go.
Stream.
Hey.
Rather linearly. Every single dollar I've received in donations has gone to equipment. And my gasoline, parking tickets, vegan Doritos. He's like lazy undercover. There's a sheriff undercover in that red truck. His undercoverness was like he put a shirt over his sheriff's uniform.
Okay, when I say
It was probably like, maybe he was trying like driving to work or something. I mean, the station's right there. But why would he put a shirt on top of it?
Patriot! Idiot! Patriot! Idiot! Patriot! Idiot! Patriot! Idiot! Patriot! Idiot! Patriot! Idiot!
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Keep moving, keep moving.
Now y'all, I like it when you disagree. I like it when you disagree. Keep it civil. And don't be personally insulting. Keep it civil. Don't be personally insulting. Have a battle of the minds. Have a battle of the minds. Last thing on that subject, I'd like to point out there's a reason why I've got. I'd like to point out certain politicians. There's a reason why I've got all the popular politicians, including both presidential candidates, banned. For my chat, because I think that shit's banned. Irrelevant to our interpersonal relations. Irrelevant to our interpersonal relations. A lot of decisions with the executive government makes. A lot of decisions with they don't really give a shit about us as individuals, obviously. They don't really give a shit about us as individuals, obviously. What matters more, in my opinion, is how we interact with one another. What matters more, in my opinion, is how we interact with one another. So be good. Be good, little chatlings. So be good. My chatlings. Be good, little chatlings. My chatterlings. My chatlings. My chatterlings. Chattel. If you know what chattel is, then you'll understand the joke. If you know what chattel is, then you'll understand the joke. Chatlings. Chattlings. Chatlings. Chatloids. Chattlings. Chatloids. Chatsters. YouTube says. YouTube says. Haba ha. Haba ha. Primrose says, Precious, why don't you go into politics? Primrose clearly has some. Why don't you go into politics? Under your belt. Clearly has some education under your belt. I'm an artist. I've worked my whole life to be an artist that. I've worked my whole life to lives off of their art. By art, I mean I'm a musical artist. Lives off of their art. By art, video artist. And I video artist. Worked my entire life at that. My entire life at that. So politics. But Jesse Ventura did it. Arnold Schwarzenegger did it. But Jesse Ventura did it. Donald Trump did it. I don't know. I'm not. Yeah, lots of friends. I don't consider myself to be popular though. Lots of friends. I don't consider myself to be popular though. Maybe I'm just stupid. Because I think I actually. Fuck. Because I think I actually.
No violence.
I think I am pretty. I think I am pretty popular though. I think I am pretty. Freaked out because his car pulled up. Pretty popular though. People freaked out because his car pulled up. Whew. Whew. Anyways, who knows? I don't know what life will. Anyways, who knows? I do know what life has in store for me. I plan on my life and execute on my plans over long periods of time. I plan on my life and execute on my plans over long periods of time.
We love our family. We very family oriented. Black people just don't love our family. We stand for family oriented. We stand for something, motherfuckers. We stand for a lot. We stand for something, motherfuckers. We stand for a lot. That's the Martin Luther King.
So as I was saying, I've had plans with I executed on my personal plans for long periods of time. My life has gone in long periods of time. Many unsuspected directions. Such as this. I never ever thought that I would be protesting, honestly. I didn't. I've been told protesting, honestly. Up until May, I've been told I'd only protested a couple times in my life. I didn't even give a shit about Black Lives Matter in my life until I didn't even give a shit about Black Lives Matter until the end of May. Until the end of May. Never thought I'd be streaming. I never particularly like streaming. I never particularly like streaming. The only song I want to sing about change is not fucking David Bowie. The only song I want to sing about change is not fucking David Bowie. Sing Deftones Change. That song just isn't that good of a song to sing on his own acapella. That song just isn't that good of a song to sing on his own acapella. It's kind of lacking. I love that song though. It's kind of lacking. Much respect to Deftones, they were an influential artist. Much respect to Deftones, they were an influential artist. Thrilled and thankful to work with people that work with them today. Thrilled and thankful to work with people that work with them today. PA says, only cowards we see here. PA says, is wearing riot gear. We see here is wearing riot gear. I don't know if you mean the cops or protesters. Protesters wear riot gear because protesters wear riot gear because they want to not get injured when they're shot. Straight up, they with less lethal rounds by police. Injured when they're shot with less lethal rounds by police. But that's not even riot gear. It's usually like shit like bicycle helmets. But that's not even like this thing I'm wearing. Like shit like bicycle helmets. And like hockey pads. And like hockey pads.
Fuck the police! Fuck the police! Fire holes in the streets! Fire holes in the streets! Fire holes in the streets!
This is a pretty big march today. This is a pretty big march today. Couple hundred people. Couple hundred people. I'm glad people have come out for. I'm glad people have come out for. Fred Williams! Fred Williams! Fred Williams! Fred Williams! Fred Williams! Fred Williams! Fred Williams!
Get around the corner together, guys. Stay together, stay tight. Stay together, stay tight.
I love everything you did. I love everything you did.
We move as a unit. Period. We move as a unit. That's the first problem. Period. We move as a unit. One nation under God. We move as a unit. Hello. One nation under God. We move as a unit. Hello. Now.
I love this little banana board. I love this little banana board. Parker says, hi, Precious. I watched your To Need video today. Hi, Precious. Your YouTube suggestion. My favorite of yours so far today. Thank you very much, Parker. My favorite of yours so far. Thank you very much, Parker. I shot that video in a collaboration back in. I shot that video in a collaboration back in 2015, I believe. Glad you enjoyed it. I know I haven't released any work for. Glad you enjoyed it. Fox since 2018. Work for. I got some stuff coming. I don't know if it'll be out before the end of the year, but I did put out some singles out before the end of the year. And I did put out some singles. Actually, I think it was the beginning of 2020. I think it was the beginning of 2020. Fear in the Rain, Heart.gif. Fear in the Rain, Heart.gif. Stream those. Heart.gif. If you like music and stream those. 7/4. If you like music and if you don't realize it's in 7/4, then you'll enjoy that track. If you don't realize it's in 7/4. Nick the Eater says, when are you going to make more music videos? I've been shooting a lot of music videos for other people this year. Let's see, shot, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6, I think. I'm working on some of my own, getting my album finished up first. I've got a full-length album that'll be out. Wanted it to be out this fall, but I got a little distracted with protesting. And so, I wouldn't call it distracted. It was just my focus. And so, working on finishing that up now. It's entering mix. It's actually being mixed by the guy that mixed that Deftones song I mentioned before. Producer by the name of Ulrich Wild. John Halston says, I see Antifa, no BLM. I don't know what Antifa looks like other than Americans, because all Americans are anti-fascist by participating and paying into the federal government via your taxes. You're contributing to anti-fascist efforts. The American government is anti-fascist and has deliberately opposed fascist regimes for at least a couple years. So if you see Americans, I assume that they are anti-fascist. Freedom of speech is, in fact, one of the. It's not something that is allowed in fact.
Fuck Live Now Media. You're being streamed by fucking chat.
Fuck Live Now Media. I'm gonna check on that.
America, your mother has nostril herpes. Nostril herpes. America. Armenians for Trump! Joe Biden lost all Armenians support guaranteed! Yeah! Fuck yeah!
Live Now Media. I am being restreamed on Live Now Media. What's up, Live Now Media? How you doing? Thank you for watching this march and this protest. You wanted to see burning and looting and murdering. Well, you're not going to see that. Anyways, Antifa, anti-fascist means American. In Los Angeles, a lot of people dress in black, and that's kind of considered to be Antifa look, but I really don't think that many people had to do like a wardrobe change to be like Antifa, bro. Antifa basically means you get beat up too. It like means that you like hold up your shitty little umbrella in front of the cops and then they shoot you and then they arrest you. So I don't know why people would be scared of that. It's an umbrella. Getting flashbacks to Mary Poppins. Live Now is on the Ally channel for sure. You know, my thoughts about that are, I don't really give a damn if I'm streamed on, like where I'm streamed. Like, ideally I'm not being streamed to people that agree with me. Like, it's nice to have like people that be like, yeah, I totally agree with you, Precious. That's great. You know, I call you people that agree with me. As for everyone else, yeah, life's more interesting when people. Life's more interesting when people don't get along. That's a good quote. It's kind of true. It is more interesting when people like don't agree. And I don't want to. I'm not trying to change anyone's mind. It's showing like what's going on, which is anyone's mind. Today it's been a march. It's showing like what's going on, which is today it's been a march. I'm glad that people are watching. You know, this is shit that you wouldn't see on. I'm glad that people are watching. On, you know, this is shit that you wouldn't or Fox News or CNN. They don't show this long format shit. So I'm glad people are watching streaming. And I don't mind if they're. I don't give a damn if you vote for Biden, if you vote for Trump. As long as you're not a fucking prick. What next? Says, precious child, why don't you take responsibility for the actions of this group? Do you mean my chat box? Like, should I ban you? Is that what you're saying? I'm not an organizer. You know, I protest. I stream. Sometimes I stream and protest. Woo. Sometimes I only stream. I do whatever I want. And I don't want to organize. I think everyone's responsible for their own damn selves. Try to take care of people I care about, you know? Yeah, but, you know, these people here are adults and they're taking care of themselves, I assume. There's some kids here. Watch out for them. Or like people in wheelchairs. You think it's a lot of nonsense, Laura. Why are you watching? You think it's a lot of nonsense, Laura. Why are you watching?
Think about when we get the police all round up and how children. Think about when we get the police all round up. Their sons was running. Their son lost their life. Their son. That's trauma. That's fucking trauma, y'all. That's think about the trauma.
Parker says different views can bring growth. Parker says different views can bring as long as there's open dialogue, and I agree. Even if as long as there's open dialogue, and I agree.
Taco's coming? Did she say taco?
This is Compton, Los Angeles.
All y'all should be shut the fuck up.
Damn, I'm sick. No, shut up, too.
When a black woman is talking in that circle right there, brother right there, brother right there, brother right there, brother right there. When a black woman is talking, everybody should be cognizant and shut the fuck up.
All right.
I don't even care. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of everybody saying yelling Black Lives Matter, love Black Lives Matter, but don't listen to a motherfucking black mouth. I'm tired of all y'all saying we love black people, y'all won't even listen to us. Y'all don't even know who we want. Y'all come out handing out y'all pamphlets, y'all leaflets. Man, do not hand out another motherfucking leaflet if you don't ask that person how they doing today yet. Okay? I'm tired of y'all just be like, once y'all see them paying attention, y'all gonna hand out your flyers. Get out of here and hand out your fucking flyers. Ask that man, did you eat today? Are you hungry? What's going on in your life today? Stir that pot. It's like everybody's just doing their own fucking thing, but how many of you guys is following what God is telling you to do? Because I know on my mama, I'm following what God's telling me to do. And God's telling me I was going to go to that art display right now. I'm going to sit right here with y'all. I'm going to sit with y'all. If y'all want to go to that art display, let's go out there. And they have to dance for Black Lives. Nobody. How many of y'all invited the family to their thing? We all guilty of that, right? Except I told you. What? How many of us have invited them to come out there? You did? That's right. That's right then.
My name is Brandon Matthews. I'm a part of the family. I talked to Fred, I talked to Kiki. I would like to say thank you guys for coming. We appreciate everybody for being here. We love you guys. We appreciate all of the support, all of the love, all the genuine love and support, the protection, everybody looking out for each other. We all appreciate it. These are rough times for everybody. This is not only about Fred, it's about everybody that's getting killed, everybody that's lost their lives. We're representing everybody and we represent each other. Like she said, if you're not out here for genuine support, it doesn't matter. We're all out here for genuine support and loving each other and being there for each other. It's a beautiful thing to see all these different races out here and support each other. It wasn't always like this. We always been fighting for ourselves for many years. We always haven't had the privilege to be able to have other races with us. So now that we are having a voice, so now that we got other races with us and other people with us, we appreciate it. Please continue to support. Please continue to check on the family. Please continue to check on the people at Mona Park. Come by, send money, send flowers, send water, food, whatever you can. This is my family over here. This is my people over here. I may not stay over here, but I was raised over here as a baby and as a kid. And I love my family. I don't care if you gangbang or you don't. Y'all all consider family. All these people out here, I love, and I want to thank y'all for coming out here and representing our family and representing for Fred because he would have appreciated this. God bless you all.
They did a good job of blocking, but see, that's what they do. They do a good job of blocking, but look at us. Just as strong as we can be. Cars kept going, you kept walking, horn kept blowing, people kept seeing. I don't see, where's Tatiana? She was in the car with me, and she said her mama was saying, y'all all on the news. The news helicopter was out there. We were going live in the car. And one of the things that we do know for truth, I was watching the Barrett hearings, and they kept saying the First Amendment. The First Amendment says we have the right to free press, the right to speech, the right to religion, the right to assemble, the right to redress and protest. We have the right to do what we did today. We were in order by the Constitution of the United States of America. How dare they? How dare they? We have to remind them, get your Constitution. The first thing, the First Amendment gives you 5 rights. I'm not saying they in order: press, speech, religion, assembly, redress, and protest. And that's what we do. We protest. We tell them what they are and what they are. We make no shame in our game. God has given us the spirit, not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. So every time they say, you turn here, we said, cool. When they blocked the traffic, we said, cool. People were on the outside asking us in the car, what's going on? What's going on? We said we have the right. We have the right to protest. You let all your family and friends know this is our right. And the sheriff department is out of order. When you have a protest and they know about it, then they're supposed to block the streets. If all this had been blocked at first, do you think we would have said we're going to do this? I don't think we're that stupid, but it wasn't blocked. They were wrong. Sheriff Department, wherever you are wrong. You are out of order. Now you don't obey the Constitution, and you are murderers. You are killers. You are harassers. You are peace taker away from. You do everything that you can. What do we have with us? Our babies, our children, people in wheelchairs for marching, babies with their family, with their dogs. What could we? Auntie, yeah, there's mine right there. All of us. We were in order. But it's cold-blooded. I hear James saying that, cold-blooded. When they do what they do. But we've got to let them know. I forgot, someone said if you want any videos or any pictures that you did, put it on hashtag Fred Williams. And then it'll go there with everybody else's stuff so that they can see it. Then you tag your own self. Share it with your friends and let them know. So even if you did something for Anthony McLean, put it hashtag Fred Williams. Even if you spoke for Dijon Kizzy, put it hashtag Fred Williams. Anyone that you spoke for, anything that you did, because we have the right. We have the right. We have the right. We have the authority to do this. And I love the way that we travel. I'm saying, can I get in this lane? I have a co-pilot that ride with me, Lena Cole Dennis. Where Lena? Yeah, we sit there. No, you go over there. Get over there. Do that. Do this. And she, you know, she tell me sometimes she say, turn down the radio. I showed her as a nod. I said, just do that. It'll work. And so, but everybody needs to have a partner. Do you have a partner when you march? Do you have someone that goes with you? If I had to go through hell, I want a partner. All of you, you need a partner. You need somebody to ride with you. You need you a co-rider. You need you somebody. Do you have a partner?
Yes.
I can't hear your heads rattle way up here. All right. Woo. Do you have a partner?
Yeah. Yeah.
You have a partner?
Yeah.
All right, when I was coming in, I saw you. I saw you up there directing us. And I'm saying, where are those yellow jackets and orange jackets? We didn't have them today, but we have each other. We're in this to what?
Together.
We're in this what?
Together.
We're in this what?
Together.
Even when we drove through the projects, they blew their horns and they waved, came out, gave us a fist, gave us love. And the sheriff's department, they were wrong. They were wrong since what they did. One quick thing, if you look on the side of the sheriff's department's car, it says, a tradition of service since 1850. That tradition is when slave catchers were out. When they were catching us as slaves. So they said that we've been doing this from 1850 and ain't nobody gonna stop us. One of the demands we were also gonna say is that be removed from the side of their cars. We have demands. We've got to speak up. We've got to go at them. You're gonna vote. Pick somebody, your assembly person, your council person, whoever you're voting for. Don't let it end with just the president. Don't let it end with just the president. It has to be the down ballot. The rest of the people, that's who make the laws that affect us. They don't, the president, when Barack Obama, after the first year he passed Obamacare, the Affordable Care Act, and then Congress, the next in 2010, we didn't show up. President Barack Obama said, I took a shellacking. Some of you remember that. He took a shellacking, and then they got the Congress, and they got the Senate. And that's who has to vote on everything. We have a president that is impeached, but he's still in office. He is an impeached president, but he's still in office because the Senate would not vote him. Know your history. We were taught in school, if you don't know your history, anybody know the rest of it? You're destined to do what?
Repeat it.
Right. If you don't know your history, you're what?
Destined to repeat it.
Destined to repeat it. I'm not going back to slavery. I'm not going back to slavery. There's no chains that can hold me. And so you guys were here. We have other places we need to go, but we want to dismiss in prayer. Is there anybody else before I pray us out? Okay, announcement, and then Kiana, then I'm going to say a word of prayer. Give you some travel.
Oh, sorry.
Ride shining is what I do, but it's not all that I do. I'm with Caravan for Justice, Urban Organizers Coalition. We've been out here. We did Taco Tuesday with the family. That's what we need is the community out, being community. An Urban Organizers Coalition, we're trying to build a community amongst the organizers so that we can change communities, one community at a time. But systemic racism is real. Police brutality is real. We've been going city to city, disrupting this
cities of infested racism that they call unconscious bias and are unaware of. But when we come in, for some reason, all the races can mobilize together. During a Monday through Friday, they don't know they're racist, but as soon as Black Lives Matter protests happen, they mobilize, they come together, and they counter-protest them. Our organizer, Tatiana Turner, was in a vehicle and was asked to leave. Unlawful assembly order was called amongst the crowd. And these Trump supporters, these Patriot militia, these Proud Boys came and surrounded us, hundreds of them, with only a small group, a small handful like this. We were surrounded by hundreds of Trump supporters. And she was in her vehicle looking at this lynch mob in fear for her life. And a handgun was displayed and cracked her back windshield, and she accelerated and accidentally ran over 2 people. But now she's being detained and being charged for premeditated murder? Self-defense is premeditated murder? Or is it when a strong Black woman who leads organizations, when a strong Black woman goes into cities and calls out the racism, when a strong Black woman speaks up against police brutality, the police want to shut her down and hold her down? I don't want to take away from today, because today is all about Fred Williams. It's about the injustice that this family is suffering and going through. But I want to remind you that injustice is happening every day. And tomorrow we'll be rallying at Grand Park in Los Angeles at 2 p.m. And we would need all of you there in solidarity, because we need to get her out so she can continue to fight in the streets, so that our movement does not die in the streets and get paved over by the systemic racism, the fascist society that this administration is trying to adhere and submit us to. We will not be complacent. We will not turn over easily, and we will not go quietly into the night. We are here to fight, but we need to be here together so that nobody else becomes another hashtag, so that there's not another Fred Williams laying victim in the street, so that we can call the corruption, and so we can stop the brutality, because police brutality has been happening from generation to generation, but it stops today. It stops here with you, each and every one of you. You need to ignite yourself. You need to become the fire, and you need to light the furnace so that we can forge a new America and be made new. Fuck the police, fuck the systemic system. It's time for change.
Yeah. Free Tia! 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 And just so y'all know, she has a $1 million bail on attempted murder. She broke a guy's legs, and there was a lesser injury, and they're holding her for attempted murder. The other thing was, just the night before, the Patriots ran through the protesters, hit this brother Vishal, cracked another sister's skull, and they let him go. Right? And just so it's clear, that was an ambush, because that was their action. It was a peaceful rally. Yep. And we saw the things ahead of time that said, like, I can't wait to go, some BLM people. They were bragging like, I can't wait to Saturday to go to Yorba Linda to fuck BLM. Right? So it was a premeditated attack. They surrounded her, they pepper sprayed her, they tried to drag her out of her car. You know what I'm saying? So tomorrow, we will be there. If you got your social media out, take it out, follow Caravan for Justice.
Ionic Boom.
We're Coalition for Community Control Over the Police. That's at Community Control Police. I don't know where my sister Jasmine is, but at Black Lives Matter Pasadena. And so the last thing I want to say is that they have 6 weeks to release the body cam footage for Fred Williams. We already won weekend, so we on a timeline, right? So we gonna be back out there, and we gonna hold them to it, right? And next time we might have to be a little bit more covert. Like, remember when we went to that killer pig, Miguel Vega's house? Fuck Miguel Vega. Right? He's the one who murdered Andres Guardado. You know what I mean? And so we had to be kind of covert so that we can get there preemptively and assemble before the cops even knew where we were going. They went this way, we went that way, and we was in front of that pig's house. And they weren't able to block off the street. So we might have to do a little something in the future. Right? So we're gonna hold their feet to the fire. And the other thing I
just want to talk about is, and it's something that we believe strongly in. We're a grassroots organization. We're not a nonprofit. We don't take money. We just do this because we live in this community. You understand? And protest is not a strategy. It's a way of bringing public pressure on, right? We want to bring the public pressure on. We want to pressure these elected officials that's playing musical chairs in City Hall, right? But at the same time, unless the dichotomy between the community and the police changes from powerless to powerful, nothing is going to change. Now, you can go defund it, and then they can go refund it, right? They can buy a little less ammunition, and they can still kill us with just one bullet, right? So the way that this thing is set up, this dichotomy is set up, is like they're in the pilot's chair, and we strapped behind them just looking at what they're doing. And we can stand behind them and, hey, press that button, defund, do this. But we still have no power. You understand what I'm saying? So civilian oversight, that's not community control. We don't want to oversee what they're doing. We don't want to look over their shoulder and watch them killing us. We don't want to be begging for the autopsy report, the body cam. So we got to get up out that pilot seat so we can get in and get comfortable and start pressing the buttons that need to be pressed, right? And that's why we fight for community control over the police and the sheriffs. All elected, all civilian, police control, sheriff control, full authority over the department, firing and hiring, residency requirements, right? You can't come from all the way out here and then come over here and kill one of ours and then go home to your suburb and go to sleep and sleep it off, right? So that's why we want control. And community control is not just, soft reform. We are abolishing them as outside agitators in our community. We are abolishing them as outside enforcers in our community, as a militarized force in our community.
Yeah, that's a big jump.
So, I know that we got other actions going on today downtown, right? I don't have the address, but what does the Say Their Names event? Does anybody have the address for the Say Their Names event?
Coilston. We'll get you the exact number.
533 Coilston, right? So I did want folks to know this wasn't a counter organization. This was a direct and quick action, right? And that let's not forget what we're out here for, because there were a couple people that seemed a little agitated that this took place today, and it was like, well, we're sorry to inconvenience you, right? They didn't plan this. You understand what I'm saying? So it's nothing but love. We still got time to make it over there. But we do got to do direct action, because it's not about the display, and it's not about the theatrical. It's about responding right when it happens. That's why we're out here. And we cannot put the display over actual lives, over actual justice, right? So I thank y'all for coming out and supporting, because I think there's some people who are agitated that we had quick action. That's what we got to take. You know what I'm saying? So we still got time, and we still support other organizations, of course, right? We started at 11 a.m. They start at 2, right? And they start their march at 3:30. We got time to get over there, right? 5:33
little
Coilston?
kids like doing
Boom. All right. As soon as we bounce out of here.
5 foot
Tomorrow,
jumps.
3 p.m., 2 p.m., 200 North Grand, right?
Yeah.
All right. Say his name.
Fred Williams.
Say his name.
Fred Williams. Fred Williams. Fred Williams. Fred Williams. Dijon Kazee. Dijon Kazee. Dijon Kazee. Dijon Kazee. Anthony McLean. Anthony McLean. Anthony McLean. Anthony McLean. AJ Weber. Andres Guardado. Andres Guardado. Andres Guardado. Andres Guardado.
All right, hey. If you're new, welcome. If not, I'm a familiar face in the sky right now. Anyways, I'm gonna take a break from streaming for a few minutes. I gotta sort out some technical stuff for the night. Sorry. I did not sleep very well last night. I have a favorite pillow, and I wasn't able to use it. That being said, we will be live back here in just a few minutes. We've got Trump protest, Beverly Hills, a lot of people. We've got Allendale, Michigan. We've got Detroit, Michigan. We've got Austin, Texas. We've got more Precious Child. It's going to be great. It's going to be the hugest, the biggest celebration you ever seen. So come back. We'll be right back. Thanks for your support. See you in about, I don't know. Hopefully no more than 5 or 10 minutes, but yes. I had to use my other pillow that it's whatever. It's the pillow I cuddle with. I got to use as my sleeping pillow. But Corinne's alive, by the way. We will talk about it. I never even knew this. Look on Instagram if you have an Instagram, everybody. Corinne now. She has an Instagram. I've never heard her promote it, so I never thought to even look. But she's been posting videos on Instagram for like the last week instead. So Corinne's alive. Anyways, I'll be right back. I got to figure this out.